Grand Rising, Grand Rising. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm not sure why Spirit woke me up at like 5 a.m. this morning, but I'm grateful and I'm appreciative. And for some reason, I am feeling like a message needs to get through. So I am going to help deliver it. Okay. The time now is 5:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Welcome to Mahakali Tarot. This is Mahakali's daughter. And like I said, we are going to be getting started shortly. It's like whoever this group is, they don't sleep when it comes down to trying to attack you. So I guess we have to pull in their energy again. I'm honestly tired of talking about this group. Holy Spirit, please do protect me, protect my aura, protect my crown chakra as I do deliver these messages to my collective today. Withhold any information that would give our ops, enemies, haters, or opponents any one ups or advantages in plotting, planning, or scheming against us, our goals, our dreams, our finances, our legacies, or our bloodlines. Thank you in advance for delivering the messages to me that are necessary and that need to be heard at this time. Ashe. Okay. Grand Rising, Space Face, no, Space Cadet Cam, how are you? Thank you for the bronze medal. I appreciate that. So, what do we have right now? Whatever comes out. What do I need to know, Holy Spirit? What do I need to know? If you're new here and you're wondering why I don't come on camera, it's because I have a gang stalking group of Nigerians that like to stalk me and hack my devices and do witchcraft over my face and my third eye. So, no, I'm not coming on the camera right now. If you're here to read the message or hear the message, that's what it's for. When I do come back on the camera, it will be like I said before, and I'll say again, after all this shit comes to a close. Okay? Yeah, because like I said before, these people are after your money. It's like they're very upset that their plans, their plots, and their schemes are not working out for them. So they're still trying to devise a plan to steal your money. They thought that they would have been able to imprison you by now. Okay. And so there has been a lot of shady backdoor deals, a lot of underhanded collaborations. And just people are confused right now why their spell work isn't working because they sent a sibling towards you to activate some type of spell, but it backfired on this sibling. If you want to see what I look like, I have had my face in earlier videos, in shorts as well. So yeah, like I'm on here. Y'all can see me, but as far as right now, I'm protecting myself spiritually. Okay. I would rather be heard than seen personally. That's just me. What else do we need to know right now, Spirit? Yeah, these people are determined to try and attack your finances. It hasn't been working out because you have been protecting yourself very well. They really do want to make you poor so they can control the narrative and they can control your actions and your movements, okay? They're very pissed that whatever this plan was keeps failing. They're also very pissed that they will be being held accountable for committing all of these crimes against you. If you have been going through a series of unfortunate events, like one thing is happening after another thing, and it just seems as though it's always something, understand that coincidences do not exist, okay? It's either divinely planned or it is strategically planned. And in this event of you having unfortunate events for someone here in specific, It's because this group here doesn't want you to fully step into your power, and they thought that they were going to steal your throne, and that is also not working. Okay. Yes, I do have Instagram. My Instagram is La Rasta Reina, LaRastaReina. Okay. Feel free to send me a friend request if you guys want any personal readings. DM me on Insta. Okay. And then there is an investigation that is currently underway on this group here in your community that will not stop attacking you. People are looking into this rogue sibling of yours as well. Yeah, it's like you're fracturing reality just because you are still free. You still have control. The ball is still in your court. You have a jealous mother that is feeding this group information about your whereabouts, about what you have planned, about what she thinks that you're going to do. This mother figure could be a foster mother or a stepmother of yours that's not actually your biological mother. If you ever felt basically like someone was just extra aggressive and abrasive to you as a child, that is probably why. This group has been stealing and swapping babies and children for generations now. So the whole Cinderella curse and the Snow White curse, all of those are rooted in basically kidnapping and trafficking. I'm not going to get too deep into it, but know that the government knows the divine portals and who will be coming through them before babies even get birthed here. And so they strategically do attack women in wombs that are of the divine, that have no contract with these groups here. Okay. A darker man or a darker woman could be significant here and trying to come up against you with these people. Or you could also be a darker man or a darker woman, take it how it resonates. These people want you intimidated. They want you to go away. They want you to stop talking. But literally, I would say double down on whatever you have been doing to piss these people off because they can't do shit besides try to deflect the issue, try to run away, try to piss you off, gaslight you, gang stalk you. You know the regular, but they can never speak the truth about what's really going on. And that's where you come in, okay? What did I just say? What did I just say? The government has been swapping babies at birth for a very long time and trying to control and dominate divine portals, aka divine women, okay, for generations now. Okay, because they have been trying to harness and reproduce divine feminine energy, but that's like trying to recreate God. You can never recreate God. You can never recreate heirloom genetics. You just can't do those things. So they thought that they were just going to resort to stealing. Okay. This group, everyone that is a part of this group, everyone that is a part of attacking divine beings right now in any system, a part of any organization, are lost. Okay. Their souls are lost. They do not own their souls. They had to sell their souls to keep or maintain the stability they currently have. Okay. These people wanted you to be kind and naive and foolish and forgiving while they have been committing heinous acts against humanity as well as against you. All right. It's like they just felt like you were supposed to be their sacrifice because you are chosen, because you are divine, because you are gifted, because you're different from them. They haven't fully tapped into or grasped the gravity and the power of the divine feminine energy. And that's why they were so comfortable with disrespecting you, trying to discredit you, and trying to attack you. Okay. They were very comfortable because they did not even fully know your power potential before they did any of this stuff to you. A lot of these people have been trained, raised, and bred to be pedophiles. Okay, they have been fed child pornography and just subliminal weird shit throughout time, and it has turned these people into complete and utter weirdos. And these are not just celebrities; these are not just politicians. These are people in your community. These are people that is allegedly a part of your family that literally has a liking to children. Okay, they're not right in the head. They refuse to get help. And they're ashamed, but they're not ashamed enough to change. They're just ashamed enough to do what they do in the dark. Yeah, these people try to betray you and they feel backstabbed that you're exposing them, but you have every right to expose all this bullshit that's going on in the world, especially in your family, it's like your family feels like even though they were never there for you, even though they never supported you, even though every time you were around them, they tried to harm you in some way, shape, or form, that you're supposed to protect and defend their honor while they have no honor. Like, this is complete delusion. These people literally are flying monkeys to whatever organizations, cults, gangs, or groups they belong to. Like I said, they don't own their souls. So they also do not get to dictate their day to day. They don't get to dictate their actions, their movements, their thoughts. And honestly, it does feel like just even being in their energy is always like a constant state of deflection. It's never accountability, it's never reflection, it's never how they can do better. It's always how they can band with other people to continue to do terrible things, basically. Okay. These people have been making a lot of sacrifices over these past few moon cycles, and a lot of those sacrifices are backfiring because a lot of the spirits that they sent to the other side are pissed at them. They are enraged. Okay, they were lied to, they were tricked, and when it comes down to the very, very youngest of these people, if they have sacrificed any babies or any toddlers, they have very vengeful spirits because they felt like they never had a good shot at life. They felt like they had been treated unfairly, literally since they came out the womb, and they had every right to feel that way because they were sacrificed by rats, just pure scummy, bummy rats. Okay, it's like these people are being led by some type of fallen angel that's trying to cloak themselves as divine, and they are guiding people to hell. There's a cancer that is like a cult coven leader or something. It's like a male cancer who's secretly bisexual. And there's also he's like a part of a poly situation, and he has like a younger Libra, okay, with Leo in her chart, I'm hearing. And then he has an older Libra with like Aries and Sagittarius highly aspected in their chart. And this person has been trying to portray themselves like they are some type of reincarnated Egyptian god or something like that, but they're not. Um, they're like a basic ass nigga. Whoever this fucking cancer is, they're basic as hell. They don't come from a divine bloodline, but they wanted to act like it, okay? They could be running around town pretending to be someone of importance, like a famous celebrity or a famous actor or a famous musician or a famous rapper or whatever they are claiming to be, but they're not talented whatsoever. People thought that this person was somebody to be respected, somebody that was important. They looked at this person like they were honest. Like if they couldn't get the truth out of anyone else, they could go to this person. But they don't realize this cancer has Gemini highly aspected in their chart. This could be like a Cancer Gemini cusp, okay, as far as sun signs go. And light is being shown on this situation. So this person is being exposed for being two faced, being a liar, being purposely deceptive, and wearing a mask, okay? They have been constantly attacking you, your finances, and your living arrangements because they've been fishing for a reaction to go along with their narrative that you're crazy and no one should talk to you. No one should support you. No one should listen to you because they hate being exposed more than anything in this world. They would rather you full on try to fight them or put your hands on them than for you to expose them and what they're really into. And what they're really into is little fucking boys, okay? Regardless of the attacks and everything that these people have been sending towards you, you still have good things coming your way. Your gifts are being upgraded, your spiritual protection is being upgraded, and also people's understanding of you is being upgraded. Like your soul tribe is now gravitating towards you, okay? And this is all because you have decided to walk in alignment and to remain in alignment throughout this entire process. These people were unable to tempt you to go back to your old ways, possibly to an old location, to an old way of living. And they were banking on that because a lot of these males that have been attacking you from these gangs, cults, and groups are secretly a part of the LGBTQ community. Okay. And I genuinely feel like the only people that are not a threat when it comes down to this community are the people that are open and honest and fight for justice. And there's not too many of those at all. Okay. And when I say threat, I don't mean you should be afraid of those people. I mean, like, You really should not center yourself or your energy in proximity to these people because they are lost souls. They are predator energies. And they're ultimately cowards. If you don't stand up for what is right when you know that the people, the friends, and the family that you have are doing wrong and living wrong, if you choose to be a part of the problem, you are a coward. I don't care how much you get paid. I don't care what the perks are. I don't care what the positions are. I don't care what the contracts are that are being offered. You are a coward if you do not stand up to do what is right. And I don't mean what is told to you that is right. I mean what your heart tells you is right. The divine beings here, the chosen ones, God's chosen star seeds, have been fighting the good fight. I know a lot of you guys are tired. I know a lot of you guys are tired of the foolishness, the blockages, the sabotage. But in any case, count your blessings because you are still safe and your children are still safe. And unfortunately, a lot of people cannot say that at this time, okay? These people, this group, your community, they didn't have no respect or appreciation for you whatsoever, okay? They've been trying to like secretly mock you, scoff at you. And if they have been watching you or keeping up with you, it's only to see whether or not you are going to snap or go crazy or whatever the case might be. And that's because these people, like I said, they sold their souls. They don't have any type of divine light within them. So they are very jealous and insecure when they are in the presence of someone that still possesses and holds that. Okay, completely. A lot of their hearts are being judged and they are failing on the scale. Okay, their hearts are not as light as a feather. And it's like whoever this dark high priestess is that is leading this coven, they are teaching people how to live in reverse while you are teaching people how to integrate their shadow side with their light side and to live a harmonious life where you can embody all parts of yourself and love all sides of yourself within form and within compassion. Okay. So basically, there's a leader to this group or this pack of fucking hungry wolves here that feels like you're her competition because she doesn't want any opposing energies to prosper. Okay. But it's like you're not worried about this person. You don't care. It's like this person has been trying to disrupt your flow. They have been trying to stagnate your motion. They have been trying to change the nature of your heart. They have been trying to basically and capture you in some type of way so that you are not free. You're not free to speak. You're not free to talk. You're not free to tell the truth. But in any case, you are continuously and consistently on your right path. And regardless of how this person likes to portray you, you're still doing what needs to be done. Okay. I am not Samoan. I do love Samoans though. It's funny because people usually do not know what ethnicity I come from. And I love that about myself. So you secretly have a great aunt that is working with these people around you at this point in time. They are on a timetable here to sacrifice you. Okay, they made some type of pledge that they would get you into some type of vulnerable space where they would be able to attack you or send a hitman towards you in some type of way. It's because like your whole entire family, as well as this group that they are connected to, are very jealous of you. They're jealous of your destiny, and they know what is owed to you. They just want you to forget about it, or they don't want you to speak on it. Because they feel like if you don't speak on it or whatever this money is, if you don't claim it, it automatically goes to them. But you're still fighting to be heard, and you want what's yours because it was promised to you by God. You didn't have to earn shit. And these people feel like you didn't earn shit because they don't know what you've been through. And they have never been subjected to the treatment and the trauma that you have been subjected to. And they still feel like you haven't earned anything in life. But that's only because they are very fucking shallow and they haven't earned anything. So they just assume no one else has earned anything. They don't have no integrity, so they feel like you don't have any integrity. They never had people turn against you. I mean, against them. So they feel like the people that turned against you, that shit doesn't affect you. It doesn't affect your growth, obviously, because you're still showing up for yourself. It's really just like a whole bunch of condescending energy, a whole lot of hatred, okay? Capricorn energy could be significant. You could have Capricorn highly aspected in your chart, but it's like you've been focused on good vibes only, and these people have been focused on trying to destroy you. And your light is stable, is steady. You are protected and grounded at this time. It's like your entire chakra system and is in alignment. Okay, and you also maintain structural integrity with everything that you work on. Okay, regardless of the portrays, how these people want to portray and project on you. Okay, we do also have Psalm 7:9. Oh, let the evil of the wicked come to an end, and may you establish the righteous. That's what God is doing right now. God is establishing his kingdom of God through his star seeds, through his earth angels, through his divine chosen beings right now, that is lifting the vibration, that is spreading awareness, and that's exposing these groups that have been in control for so long. Okay. So, like I've said before, you guys have been shadow banned. These groups don't like when you speak on them, so they try to basically steal from you in any way that they can, be it energetically. If you have a platform, they try to block it so no one really like comes across your channel. They just do a whole lot of childish stuff. But like literally just stay consistent, keep your head up, okay, and do not allow anyone to silence you or to intimidate you to not speak on the truth, okay? It doesn't change the fact that I can do nothing with any of it, never been able to. It's like always having one leg shorter than the other. Not grounded. I haven't been grounded since Purdue Farms, 8 years just floating by. I don't know what's going on, crazy psychic hermit. I don't know anything about Purdue Farms, but that sounds like a mess. Okay, you probably do need to ground yourself, and you probably do need to sit with yourself in meditation for a little bit. Okay, I don't know too much about you, but it sounds like you have a lot on your mind, and it sounds like you need to address that privately. But if you would like a personal reading, again, hit me up on Instagram, La Rostarena. All right. Anything else? I feel like if you guys have maintained positions just to pay bills, like honestly, it's probably time to walk away from those jobs at this point. Because you just got a lot of people that shouldn't be in power that are in power. And really, like, if you take your attention, your energy, and your focus off of the matrix and, matrix systems, ultimately it is going to have to crash. It's just so many people that are afraid to detach from all of the expectations and all of the so-called anxieties of life. Is like they won't even give themselves an opportunity to help crash this fucking matrix here. You have dissolved toxic soul ties with a boss daddy. Okay, take it how it resonates. You could be a feminine or masculine watching this right now that this is relevant to. It's like you found out that someone here likes to grape. Okay, they like to do grape rituals here, and you detach from this person. You see them as a clown, and something has also backfired on this person for working with a Leo here in your community here to try to sacrifice you. It's like they thought they were going to do something in the dark and just hurry up and sweep it under the rug before you found out about it, because they have connections here in the secret cult or society, and they have been hacking your devices and going behind your back and contacting people on your behalf. Um, but these people are being exposed as being very materialistic, very superficial, very selfish, and very competitive. It's like you have literally you have a gang of grown men competing with women here, with like one single woman, and it's just like so gay. Like honestly, it's just so fucking disrespectful. And these are like a bunch of misogynists that feel like they're supposed to be on top, even though they haven't earned any privileges, any leadership, or like any fucking relevance, honestly, in your life or anyone else's life. Okay. They just try to terrorize people and intimidate people to maintain some type of false power and authority over them. You don't give a fuck about these people, and you are definitely not intimidated by them whatsoever. Okay. Period. These people could have traveled to some type of beach to bury something of yours so you wouldn't find it, so you wouldn't be able to locate it or something. Tell me more about this beach or ocean. Someone needs to pray. Like, you definitely need to pray, because honestly, in life, you have two choices. You can either pray about it or you can worry about it. Okay. So I feel like someone here is in a constant state of worry, a constant state of anxiety, a constant state of fear. because of what they have seen and what they have experienced. But you need to pray. You need to stay prayed up because prayer is your spiritual protection against all this gang stalking, all these isolation spells, all these attacking energies here in your community. That's what you need to do first and foremost before you do anything else. Before you step out on faith in a major way, pray about everything. Pray without ceasing, because these people do not sleep when it comes down to trying to attack you and attack your finances. Okay, it's like they don't get tired of being evil and wicked. You cannot get tired of being righteous and maintaining your divine light and stepping into authority. Okay, because you have no authority when you co-sign with these people and when you go into contracts and agreements with these people. That's when you lose your authority. So maintain your authority with prayer, with integrity, with accountability, and with being consistent in your journey, because everyone has a different purpose in life. Everyone here is destined to do a specific thing, to complete a specific mission. So your goal in this lifetime is to find out what that mission is and to fully go into it, okay? Like unapologetically and without fear. A lot of these people attacking you are just jealous of your light, they're jealous of your creativity, and they're jealous of your connection of God. So what they try to do is make it seem like you're not divine, you're not who you say you are, you're a liar, you're a manipulator, etc., and so forth, because that's who these people are, and they are projecting onto you, okay? And they're also pissed that you will not show your face because they cannot copy you. They can't copy how you are. They can't copy what you're wearing. They want to cloak themselves as you. And you specifically, like literally showing up to be heard and not seen, is also a form of spiritual protection at this point in time. Okay. There is no honor amongst thieves. So while you're feeling sorry for people that are actively attacking and manipulating you and manipulating your destiny and frequency, they don't give a fuck about you at all. They also don't give a fuck about each other. So it's just very important to choose your side right now in this spiritual warfare, because one side does not come with any spiritual protection. It does not come with any grace from God. And it also does not come with any spiritual authority or autonomy over these groups or people. The other side, yes, you go through more stuff. Yes, you have less support. Yes, you get attacked more. But it also comes with a whole lot of spiritual perks. Okay, period. Whole lot of spiritual VIP energy, whole lot of graces, whole lot of forgiveness, whole lot of abundance, whole lot of spiritual gifts. And God never said it was going to be easy, but He did say that all things are possible through your Christ energy, through your third eye energy. Okay, Philippians 4:13. Yeah, these people have been working hard to seem as divinely devoted as you, but the only thing they're devoted to is being crocs of shit, okay? You have women here that want to be you, but they live a very nasty, secular, promiscuous lifestyle, and that's not how you live. So they've been trying to deduce you to make it seem as though since they make more money than you, they're somehow more important or more valuable than you. But honestly, because you reserve your energy and because you do not share your body with everyone, you are priceless and you are more invaluable than all of these women in these groups put up next to you, period. And it really goes to show who you are in comparison to them, because there is receipts of people trying to steal your identity. And you don't do it's the same people that's been trying to attack you, the same people that's been trying to defame you, the same people that have been slandering you on the record and everything else, that literally try to figure out ways that they can be you in the weirdest, most violating ways possible. Like these people could be trying to hack your devices, they could be trying to install hidden cameras wherever you are. They always have a tracker. Wherever you are, they always have some type of either physical tracker or they have some type of technology tracker. Okay, but they have always been trying to emulate who you are without telling you who you are. But their problem now is you fully know who you are, and it's like you're already taken, so they're going to have to be themselves from this point on. Okay. Yeah, it's like God wants you to rid yourself of all of these people in your neighborhood that are stalking you, that are watching you, that are trying to fish for information to take back to these copycat energies here in your community. You have already closed out a cycle. It's like these people were banking on you needing them and them being able to make fun of you in some type of way. So they've been trying to sabotage you behind the scenes because they didn't think that you were going to have anyone to lean on, or you didn't have anyone that was going to help you or assist you in your ascension process. But spirit really was just clearing the way for the people that are truly a part of your soul tribe, that truly do support you, and that really will be there till the very end with you. Just period. Okay. And because you do have support, these people are going through backfires, 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 like just back to back. They cannot sleep, they cannot eat. A lot of these people have not bathed in days because they've been watching and waiting for the perfect moment to try to trap you or to set you up in some type of way. All of these people, a part of these groups, are currently being controlled by some type of vice or device. Okay, they are all MK Ultra. They are all fully programmed and controlled. All right. You have a lot of masculine energies in competition with you, because they are not comfortable with their lifestyle. A lot of these masculines do actually hate themselves because they have sold their bodies for sex, for exposure, for profit and monetary gain. Okay. So a lot of masculines have not been taught how to love themselves. And when I say masculines, this could imply male or female, take it how it resonates. But a lot of these masculine energies, these distorted masculine energies, have never been fully versed on how to love themselves, how to express their emotions, how to tap into their divinity. So instead of trying to learn from you, they have been trying to attack you because at this point they feel like they are too far gone. All right, just period. So you got a lot of people in the street life here that really are just they are just determined to distort your perception, how people see you, how people view you. But it's like the people that they're able to control and to lie to you about, they were never a part of your soul tribe to begin with. So it's just really clowned out right now. Yeah, it's like these people keep making all these stupid moves and it's like they're getting sloppy. The criminals are getting sloppy. Okay. Their criminal acts are getting sloppy. People are able to put two and two together without you having to say a word or submit anything. Okay. All these people are connected by way of a blood oath. Okay. It's blood in, blood out when it comes down to whatever this gang, this group, this organization, or this cult is. Okay. So there's literally no way to get out once you pledge your allegiance besides death. Okay. And these people felt like, well, instead of dying, since I already ruined my life, we might as well just destiny swap with the collective. Too bad that doesn't work on divine beings. Too bad God has already allowed that timeline to come and go. Too bad this is a completely different age. This is a completely different era. And in this era, there are secret avenging angels that are hidden amongst the collective that were specifically designed and built differently to be able to conquer and expose these groups and their weird ass systems that are connected to them. We also have Psalm 35, 1 through 3. Contend, Lord, with those who contend with me. Fight against those who fight against me. I just said you're not going to have to lift a finger because God is doing the work for you. God is exposing these people. Like I said, they got sloppy. They started moving out of ego, fear, and lack. And now they have to face judgment. They have to face that gavel. The same judge that they wanted you to go before, they're going to have to answer to that judge about why they lied on you. They're going to have to answer to that judge on why they felt comfortable dressing up as you and literally trying to walk in your light while they were trying to set you up. They're going to have to answer for all that shit because now even people that didn't want to see you for who you are realizing that these people are some clowns and they really just grouped up. They grouped up and ganged up on you and they still fucking lost. Okay? They still freaking lost. These people will be found guilty as charged. They're very arrogant. They're just determined to throw you under the bus. And all the energy that they are putting out to trap you, to frame you, to cast illusions against you, etc., and so forth, they don't even realize that they're being exposed for being exactly who they are with no illusions or projections. You didn't have to slander these people. They're being seen naturally as arrogant, naturally as stuck up, naturally as conceited and selfish and narcissistic, completely unconcerned about humanity, completely uncaring about the people that they allegedly love and they're supposed to be in relationship with as far as family, as far as friends, etc., and so forth. People are seeing these people as a bunch of fucking losers that just wanted your light and wanted your life. So like all the magic that they put over you and people still see them as being some fucking losers. It's like these people want you to lose faith. These people want you to give up. These people want you to submit and be quiet. They want you to feel like you're powerless. And it's like a big ass group. It's a big group. It's a big universal group. And you really should feel privileged if you have never been offered an invitation. Because this is a group of beings that are ran by the reptile people here that don't have any compassion, empathy, or love for humanity. These are the same people that are willing to sacrifice their family members, that are willing to have children for the sake of human sacrifice, that are willing to contribute to the destruction of the world, specifically for their own selfish gains. And this has not just started recently. Like this has been going on since before they destroyed Black Wall Street. This has been going on since before they sacrificed Jesus. This has been going on for millennia, millennia. And because there is more evil present in the world, God is literally coming through with all of his avenging angels, all of her avenging angels, and she's balancing these scales out, just period, at this time. You have a whole bunch of mixed women or people that are of different races and ethnicities that feel like your competition. So they got to emphasize that they're so pretty. They got to emphasize that their body is so T. They got to emphasize everything physical because they don't have any substance. They don't have any actual love for themselves. So they have to make themselves feel better by dressing up. Like I'm hearing dress it up and make it real for me. So like these women get by seducing these men. They don't have any spiritual authority. They don't have any substance. They don't have any actual real intelligence. They are essentially just sex robots that look good. And these women get very jealous when these men look for your energy and cannot find it within them. So it's like you have men that love you, men that are obsessed with you, men that are deeply infatuated with you, and it has nothing to do with your looks, and it has everything to do with the way that your mind operates. It has everything to do with the nature of your heart. It has everything to do with your resilience and your ability to keep showing up for yourself, and to consistently choose yourself and to be independent in the midst of all this stuff that's happening to you. You just have a certain level of respect from the same men that these women try so hard to get attention from that they really hate you. They really, really hate you. But like I said before, if they hated Yahshua and Yahshua ain't do shit wrong, then you really can't be concerned about who is there, who is not there, who hates you versus who doesn't. It don't matter. It don't fucking matter. You know? It's like people don't like to hear the truth about themselves. Like they can hear everything else besides when you call them a fucking hater. They don't want to hear that shit. Yeah, your brother and your sister are literally your biggest haters. Or if you have just one brother or just one sister, they're a fucking hater, bro. They never wanted you to be great. They never wanted to see you ascend. They always wanted to keep you under them, in their opinion, because you ain't never been under this motherfucker. This person has never been smarter than you. They never been wittier than you. They've never gone more places than you. They've never been more creative. It's just they're not competition, but you don't look at people that you're supposed to love as competition in the first place. That's why you're constantly winning in your own lane, because these people have made it their responsibility to be quote unquote your downfall. And all they're doing is digging a hole further and further deeper for themselves to fall into. Okay. And you could have a jealous ass parent that be protecting these siblings while they're attacking you. Because everybody is jealous of your divinity. They thought that if they kicked you long enough, if they traumatized you long enough, if they did enough black magic and rituals, that you were just going to either, fall by the wayside, go crazy, just, go into yourself and become like this shy, distorted version of you, or just become a lesser version that they could control. And none of those things ever happened. So they're very, very irritated right now, and they hate that you're exposing them, because they like to lie about who you are and then send people towards you to be like, oh, see, that's why she's crazy now, or oh, see, that's why nobody fucks with her now or him now. But it's never going to measure up when it comes down to genuinely gifted people that are genuinely tapped in with their intuition, because your soul tribe is going to love you and find you and respect and support you regardless of what these people have to say about you, regardless of what your neighbors are reporting back about you, like regardless of any of this shit, period. Even now, while dealing with all of this, my dad is at the hospital with cancer. I'm sorry to hear that. I really, really am. I hope your dad gets better. Your inheritance is being returned to you. Okay? Everything these people try to keep from you is literally just holding them. It's like being caught trying to steal something from someone, and then when the lights turn on, like people can trace it back to who did what, and it's just so crazy. Like I said, your inheritance is coming back to you. People know that you've been under attack for a long time. They know that you're sick of these people, and before God allows you to snap, He will be sending people to be arrested, like literally. Like these people are going to jail because that God is not going to allow you to come out your body for these people. He's not going to allow you to be taken off of your path as an act of retaliation or you reacting because people have not chosen to do their jobs. Okay, so He's going to remove these people from you before they get a chance to delete you. What else do we have here, Spirit? We also have 1 Corinthians 6:19 through 20. You are not your own. You were bought with a price. Therefore, honor God with your body. So, again, you have a lot of sex workers here, men and women, in these karmic communities here that like to drug people, roofie people, impregnate people, force abortions, and everything else for all of their little rituals and shit. And these people don't realize that, like, the more they do against God's children, the more karmic debt they will have to pay. And I'm not talking about after death. I mean, in this lifetime. Like, people just don't associate karma to being a real thing. Like, when they fall ill, they don't ever think it has anything to do with karma. When they get sick, they don't feel like it has anything to do with karma. When they come for sovereign beings and bad things happen to them and people start dying and dropping like flies around them, they don't think it has nothing to do with them literally attacking God's chosen people. But these people, they underestimate God because they don't believe that God exists. So they believe that God is all love and light and, all forgiving. And because He's all seeing and He already knew that they were going to be little shitty assholes, that He's just going to naturally forgive and forget. But people really don't understand the way the spiritual realm works. They don't understand that, hearts and intentions can be read before any actions are even executed. So, like, these people can only manipulate very small things on a 3D level. As far as anything else outside of this current false matrix reality that we are in right now, that's as far as their power goes. That's as far as the manipulation goes. Because those that are tapped in and the realms that are unseen sees all of these people, all of their tactics, and they are choosing to go against them because you exist, because you are the change in the frequency, because you are the glitch in the matrix. And they know that they've been trying to steal your energy. They already know that shit. You have some type of major celebrity here that loves to stalk you. Like, this person just gets so much emotional fulfillment out of trying to attack you because they see you as the true queen bee of the universe, and they feel like it's great that you don't know that. It's great that you're not being supported in that way. It's great that people are attacking you. It's great that people are hateful towards you because it's giving them more time to reign and eat babies and kidnap people and just look like the innocent person that they're not. So you have like a celebrity, an international celebrity here that is competing with you for your divine crown. This person don't have an ounce of divinity around them, inside them, above them, anything like that. Like, they sold their soul a long time ago. A long, long, long time ago, chill. They don't want nobody to know that though. They're trying to steal your energy. They don't want you to have any energy to combat them. They don't want you to have any energy to speak your truth. They want you to be crying and on your knees and just, why me? Why is this happening to me? Why are you attacking me? Why are you harming me? Why me? Why me? But really, you should ask yourself, why not? Because if you are living in the correct way, if you are living in alignment, if you are doing what you need to do, if you are doing what God has called you to do and what your soul resonates with, yes, these people are going to attack you because you are in warfare. Okay, so they do consider you as someone that is not a part of them. If they don't consider you as one of them, that is your confirmation that you're moving in the right direction, is it not? So don't look at it like a why me situation. You need to gain authority within self. You need to speak words of encouragement and words of affirmation over yourself. Some of you guys need to do mirror magic just to reaffirm who you are, to reaffirm your divinity, to restore your energy, to restore your strength, to restore your stamina, because this fight is not going to be, this is not no overnight shit. You have to be prepared. Okay, like this is really crazy right now. Like things is really getting real. Like we are really glitching the matrix. Like nobody said that was going to be an easy task. Nobody. But you have to be prepared. That's why I say start with prayer always. Pray without ceasing, because these people do not sleep when it comes down to the evil plots and plans that they have for you in your life, because they want to control everyone and everything. Literally. I know what everyone's motives are to them. I'm the Holy Grail. They cannot touch. They cannot hold or control. Exactly. So treat yourself accordingly. Treat yourself accordingly, because if you know that they're after the Holy Grail, if you've seen all the ancient depictions of the cup and all these symbols of the Holy Grail, etc., and so forth, carry yourself like you are valuable gems of the Most High. Period. Valuable gems cannot be broken. They cannot be cracked. They cannot be fractured. If anything, they will be forged by holy fire, not destroyed by it. So you have to walk like you know that you're protected. You have to walk like you know that you are God's chosen one. You have to walk like your integrity speaks and stands and goes before you in every room. And you will see your angels show up for you. You will see your spirit God supporting you. Because these people bank on you having no self control. They bank on you having no self esteem. They bank on you having no love for yourself, so they can control you and keep you in a low vibrational state of anxiety and depression and oppression. And you can literally just vibrate above that. And it don't have nothing to do with money, status, or ranking. It's literally everything is in your mind. Do not allow these people to keep you trapped in a negative mindset, because that is how they control you. That is how they can send people towards you to attack you. That is how they create vulnerability within your org field. A lot of these people that are attacking you in this cult in your community, they have corporate jobs. So you be thinking, oh, that's just my manager. Oh, that's just my coworker. Oh, that's just a financial advisor. Oh, that's just a librarian. Oh, that's just a fast food worker. No, all of these people are a part of the same conglomerate here. And the only way they can keep their jobs is if they secretly sign up for stupid shit in the background here. That's how everything is connected, by way of blood oath. And that's how certain people keep a job. Because if you notice, certain people, it's very hard for them to get a job right now. And then you got other people, it's like they be getting jobs while they have a job. And you be like, how the hell is that? Don't let that affect your psyche or your mindset whatsoever, because all that is strategically planned. And those people have already like signed deals and made agreements that don't have nothing to do with the job description. And you should not be envious. You should not be jealous of what anyone else has, because you don't know what they had to sacrifice to attain that level at all. And you definitely shouldn't be concerned if that doesn't have anything to do with your life purpose, period. We also have the number 3, which is the number of expression, creation, communication, and flow. Okay. Free is significant for reality speaking. So literally, you focusing on yourself, getting into your creative bag and communicating, speaking up about what happened to you personally, what you notice externally, and literally just flowing with the universe, it will literally eliminate all forms of illusions and confusions when it comes down to who you are, what you like, what you dislike, and what you should be working towards. Okay. Because people want you confused and scatterbrained. Okay, while they are impersonating you, forging your signatures on important documents, hiding things and burying things from you, doing all of this sacrificing. But it's like the more you tap into your own energy, the more you get that divine spark. Okay. And when you are in full alignment with the divine, it's like you get so many downloads, nudges, you get so many intuitive hits that it's just like you honestly don't get tired. So you have to step into that alignment in order to receive that. It's like a conveyor belt of blessings once you are fully in alignment. Because working for these people trying to sacrifice people to try to get a one up in life, that's just not the way. And you see, it's not the way, because if it were, all of those people that have been eating people, kidnapping people, and trafficking people, they would have never been exposed to the public. So it goes to show you that everything without God will fail. And it won't be an overnight process, because Rome wasn't built in a day. But just like all roads in the 3D lead to Rome, all roads in the 5D lead back to God, because everybody has to meet their maker. These people are naturally jealous of your celestial knowledge. They hate that you have access to your Akashic records. They're afraid of who you are related to, who you are rooted to. So they're trying to investigate you. That's why they stole your devices. That's why they tried to confiscate all of your important downloads, journals, notebooks, etc., and so forth. These people see you as way wiser than them, and for some reason, they feel like they can manipulate your wisdom. And actually, it's just making them very uncomfortable the more they dig into you, honestly. You are defeating your enemies with grace at this time. We also have the number 14 here, which is the number of alchemy and temperance. Okay, so Archangel Michael is literally shifting things in your favor, divine chosen. Okay, and also it's like a change is being brought forth through you balancing your chakra system, and you are experiencing freedom through discipline. Okay, so these people were banking on you, like I said, going back to your old ways, doing the same shit. But it's like you done switched up on people. It's like you have transformed in front of people's faces. You don't react the same way that you reacted. You don't communicate with the same people that you used to run to. It's like you see things exactly for what they are, and you see people for who they are, and you act accordingly. These people were not expecting that. They wanted you to stay the same. They wanted you to remain consistent so they could consistently um, basically block you in however you are. But when you switch it up, when you switch your energy, when you change your step, these people can't fuck with you. It's prime time for these people to be held accountable. It's prime time for motherfuckers to go down. It's prime time for people to be exposed. And that's what's going on. Justice will be served in the right way, in the upright, because you are upright. People see that you have been attacked, stolen from, manipulated, raped, lied to, the whole 9 yards, neglected, left for bit for dead, everything else. And then they also see that the people that were supposed to be the divine masculines in your life actually were just agents, and they came up in the reverse in your energy, because they were manipulating the entire time, working with your ops the entire time. And like in one case, it's like your ex was like sleeping with their cousin or something. I don't know. People weird as shit. Weird and strange, okay? Weird and strange. Incest is like consistently popping up. I think it had popped up. This is like the third day in a row it popped up. So let's pull some cards from the tarot. Let's clean these up for a second. Okay, so Holy Spirit, tell me what the good things the divine chosen of the collective have to look forward to. What good things are coming their way? Give me some good news. Oh, that's nice. We have the Seven of Chalices, and we also have the Wheel of Fortune. So the good news is everything that you're working on is protected and guarded, especially when it comes down to things that make you emotionally fulfilled here. Also, these people literally cannot lie to you or on you in reference to anything. Like it's like what you put out is the truth. People see you as the truth. They recognize you as the truth. Okay, period, point blank. Okay. Also, in this deck, the Seven of Melons is the master at work. And it also represents leadership on a team who strive to realize a common task. Okay. So basically, spirit, your angels, your ancestors, as well as you, are all collaborating to bring in your wheel of fortune. Okay, this is beautiful. I love this energy. It's like everything that you have been working on, everything that you have been trying to protect is protected. Okay, and it will manifest. You will be able to see the fruits of your works. I also have the Two of Swords, the Queen of Mallets, Gold card. Well, the Two of Gold, excuse me. The Nine of Swords, the Four of Chalices, the Star card, the Ace of Swords, and the Chariot. I love this. I love this. I love how this transformed, honestly. It's like you might have not known like the best way forward for some time, okay? But you just being consistent, you being grounded, you being steady and focused in your energy and just being who you naturally are, it has balanced something out for you. And it's like something is already turning in your favor here. And then with the Nine of Swords, like, yeah, you have been through a lot. You've been through a whole lot. Like Nine of Swords is wounded warrior energy. Um, but the things that have been brought to your doorstep, the things that you have experienced, the pain, the trauma, the things that you have witnessed and like gone through, they have just made you better. They have forged you to be this great, amazing being of duality and purpose and focus. And you also, like, emotionally, you are leaving out everything that you know was insincere, that was disingenuous, that was purposely deceptive, manipulative, or malnourishing in any way, be it spiritually, physically, mentally, or emotionally. Okay. And with the Star card here, you're also choosing to heal in the presence of your enemies, in the midst of this chaos, in the midst of all this drama. And with the Star card here, in this particular deck, actually her boobies are showing. You could like to be in the nude a lot, which is fine. But it's like you're recognizing that you have given so much to the universe that you are demanding reciprocity at this point in time, and that's what you're about to get. You're about to get everything that you asked for because you've invested. It's not that you have requested it and you deserve it. You've invested your energy, your love, your time into all of the things that you have commanded that the universe give you, and it will be providing. With this Chariot card here, it's like you'll have an opportunity to start new, to start fresh, to go in a different direction, etc., and so forth. And you deserve that. You deserve a break, okay? And the universe is literally like opening doors for you to get that break, to get a fresh start. An Aries could be significant. An Aries could be coming into your life or something like that. If not an Aries, just someone of authority, someone that can shift things for you, someone that can vouch for you, someone that has the ability to transform your life in some type of way. We also have the Five of Swords, the King of Gold, the Three of Chalices, the Eight of Chalices, and the High Priest. Spirit is warning you about this jealous masculine energy around you that really just don't want to see you do good. They just waiting to hear some good news so they can go in the background and try to fuck it up real quick. Like, it's just so crazy. This person is determined to like have you a part of some type of third party situation, always having to walk away from things that you invest in, and basically being able to manipulate and control your destiny. So, how can the collective defend themselves against this King of Gold? That was quick. The Hermit. Okay, so keep your good news to yourself. Keep your plans to yourself, and really just keep your energy to yourself at this point in time as well. Because, like I said, you do have this King of Gold. This could be significant of Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius energy here that is just hell bent on you having a miserable life so they can prosper and live off of your energy. But that's not going to happen so long as you remain in hermit mode, stay focused, double down on your intentions and your prayers, and just don't tell this person nothing. Like, if you do have good news, if you do have something cooking, do not take it off the pot. Do not allow people to see what's in the pot. Just keep it cooking, all right? Because this person is just a hater. They're just a hater. That's all they know how to do is be a fucking hater. This is a loser that is losing in this game of life. Yeah, Ten of Swords in reverse. This person cannot Ten of Swords you. If anything, they want to Ten of Swords themselves. by who they're connected to, who they go to war for, who they fell in love with. That's what's going to Ten of Swords them. Not that you're not going to be Ten of Swords at all. Ten of Swords came out in reverse for the record. Anything else? What else is good coming towards my collective here? You also have an opportunity coming up to reconnect with something that you love or maybe someone that you love. Okay. Also, it's like in this deck, the Queen of Chalices has her hand out with a cup. It's like maybe someone is wanting to offer you or extend a cup of love to you in some type of way. This could be a water sign energy, an older water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. It doesn't have to be. This could just be a very nurturing person that has been paying attention to you, that is very attentive, and that knows that you've been through a lot and they want to see you win, whoever this person is. So you could have someone that's thinking about coming in to give you an offer. Two of Mallets in reverse. It's like this person is not confused. Like these people wanted this person to be confused and leave you out in the cold and be distracted and stuff like that. But you're protected, as well as the things that you're working on is also very protected. Is that all, Spirit? Knave of Gold came out in reverse. That's fire energy. So you have like this weird ass fire sign that won't leave you alone. Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius energy. This person like made a deal with the devil. Like literally, they told the devil that they would be able to give them your soul, but they cannot make good on that deal. So now they're working with a Gemini, a magician energy, to try to bring that deal in closer proximity, but it's never going to happen because that's not written in God's will. It's like they're really trying to sacrifice a divine being and they really just sacrifice themselves, honestly. So what is this Gemini cooking up? What does this Gemini want to do? The Gemini wants to deflect. They want to take the blame off of whoever is being looked at, observed, or whatever. It's like this weird ass broke fire sign that's a fucking down low loser. That's also like a slave to this occult here. This Gemini is going to try to help them avoid some type of charges. Is this going to be successful? Six of Chalices. That's like the Six of Cups energy. So in this deck, the Six of Chalices is indicative of what? Water energy. So that's basically Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Six of Chalices represents emotional completion of a set of people. It also represents stability and harmony. So this person is basically trying to make someone's load easier. They're trying to make an abuser's load easier, an attacker's load easier. That's what they're pulling strings to do in the background right now. Anything else we need to know about this Knave of Gold in reverse to the Devil card? The Three of Gold in reverse. Yeah, that's not going to work out. And the Hangman in reverse. Yeah, that's definitely not going to work out. Thank God. Okay, whatever this Gemini is working on, it's going to backfire. They're just going to implicate themselves further into an ongoing investigation. And basically, they'll just be able to, whoever is investigating into this situation, they will be able to halt whoever this is like a Pisces Aries energy that's trying to get over on the law. They're going to find this person. They're going to locate this person, and this person will be arrested if they try to leave. It's like they're trying to flee the scene here, and it's just not going to work out for them if they try to do that, or if they have already done that. Like it's going to backfire. Just period. Okay, this Gemini could have provided this person some type of like cushion money to leave, to go, or something like that. And also, the Three of Gold in this deck represents the inner fire that is projected onto the passionate and courageous and is able to guide the action of others. And it also represents the economic result, but it's in reverse. So literally, that shit is not going to work. It's going to backfire like a motherfucker because these people are evil and they're wicked and they will be condemned, okay? Not only in spiritual court, but also in 3D court. And whoever this Aries Pisces energy is, it's like, yeah, they are going to try to flee the scene. But it's okay because they're going to get caught. And if they do not take themselves out, they will be placed in jail, or no, they will be going to prison for a very, very long time. Just period. Anything else my collective needs to know before we close out today's Spirit? Yep, we have the nine of mallets in reverse. So everything that these people have been trying to work on as a group, as a cult, as a unit here is going to come crashing down at the same time. And if they thought that they were going to be able to steal your investments, that is a lie. The ten of mallets, I'm sorry, the ten of gold came out in reverse, and the nine of mallets. So not only are their collaborations and their contracts failing them at this point, they also will be outed by their own group, and they will be the ones left brokenhearted, ashamed, and essentially exposed. Because now people realize that this Aries Pisces energy is a weirdo and they're dirty. Okay, they're burning as well. And this Gemini is a pedophile and a pervert. Okay, so it's definitely not going to work out with someone trying to vouch for the other person here, because both of their asses is just going to wind up being investigated, and all this shit is just going to end in them being broke, you being protected, and everything that they tried to steal for you from you being returned to you. And we just love that. We just love that. That's like divine comedy in real life, in real time. Okay. So I'm going to leave this message right here. I think that's perfect. I do hope this inspires someone, this helps someone out, or this was relevant to your timeline. If so, and you resonate with this in any way, please do smash that like button. Help me get this out to everyone who needs to hear it and needs a little bit of extra encouragement at this time. And if you are new here and you enjoy my vibe and would like to become a member of my tribe, smash that subscribe button for me. It is Saturday, aka Saturn Day. All right. So, all of you guys, stay safe, be good, and be good to yourselves and everyone around you.